sad. We shouldn't wait for a
And
disaster.
it
We need to just think. Like, I be feeling like, why wait for somebody else to come and do it? It's our time right now. Be here. Let's make the change ourselves. No, we don't need to wait for nobody else to come do it. All the men that's living today, I think we got some
so
real
if
Malcolm X's, Martin Luther King's, different levels. Brothers like yourself, Dane, we just really need to change our thinking. This music is influencing our kids too. Everything is, we was young, we used to listen to Michael Jackson. We had the afros and all that. Love songs. Now everything is, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you up. I'll be like, wow. And that's like part of the script.
so just staying on this point, Daniel. I love the fact that all 18 years, no violence,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
peaceful, and relationships have actually been grown. And it's the kind of thing I would love to see happen other places. So, for example, the thing that we don't do is we don't link up. We don't stick together. We just complain separately. But this is a thing I would love to see happen other places. So I'm with this big designer. The levers, some joints, his levers cost
Oh, right,
5,000.
right. Told me about it. Yeah,
Factories in Turkey, right? But he's from Camden, and he was back in Camden. So we went talked to the school. He brought me back to his block. He says, my old block now is my real block because I bought every building on the block.
yeah,
And now he's going to turn it into art centers. He bought and he's linked up with his OG. And his OG got a whole building, 70,000 square feet. And I would love in Campton to do a Heaven Up in Harlem or Heaven Up in Campton, Sons Meet Sons, and do something like that in Campton. Do something like this in Virginia.
yeah.
You know,
Video from today.
he's trying to, he went to Peppa Pig, so he's showing me a video. But trying to do is link, so anybody that's strong in their community, if you want to do a Heaven Up in Harlem or a Heaven Up in your community,
That's what it's going to
let's
take,
link.
though. It's definitely going to take that because we got brothers that come to our cookout in Harlem, and they be from all other places, and they all say they couldn't do nothing like this in their neighborhood. They be astounded that they can no shooting, everybody just blunt, like, and we all
Virginia.
men. So that is one of the pluses we do have, but they be coming from Philly, Jersey, different places, Baltimore, and they be like, we can't do stuff like this in our neighborhood because it'd be a fight, shootout, it's just crazy, and they really travel for this type of unity. You got some brothers that really, they travel for it. So, that's where the love at. We got to change all this wanting to kill each other and shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, we stuck on wanting to kill each other shit. They need to make more love music. You know what I mean? Good old. Yeah,
We need to
yeah.
talk. We tour in love now. So we going into the schools and we teaching them the fundamentals, of what it is to be tough. When you survive, you want other people to survive. You don't want other people hurt. The pain you went through to get there. We don't want the people we love to feel that.
That's right.
We don't want our kids to feel that. You know how many of our friends that we have to bitch single day? It hasn't been a year that I've been out the game that I haven't had to really feel and care for someone and talk to someone every day that's still in the game and incarcerated. So you still feel it. So we want to stop that cycle so we can briefcase what it looks like when we help each other, not look to everybody else for help. And this is the way we got to heal.
We got to do something. Yeah, we definitely got to do that, bro. I mean.
So we can do that in Virginia just to turn
two up, two down.
Stand next to you.
Let's go. Virginia is here.
We got to really make some type of change. I really believe that we introduce these young brothers to other young brothers like that. It reminds me of like family reunions, like, because we introduce each other. Like if I seen Dame at the cookout, I ain't see him in a while. He got his son and I got my son. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna tell my son, yo, that's gonna get that impression. Like, okay, and this is his son. So it's a certain bond. You might not understand it, but I seen it work this year. Some bonds was made in Harlem. Brothers that didn't know each other got to meet each other. different bonds was made, connections, business-wise, you know what I'm saying? Just looking out for somebody in the street-wise. You know, it's bridges, man. It's bridges, and it's people like you, Steph, you know, Miss Morales, like, who needs strong attorneys like yourself and brothers like Dane, you know?
Thank you.
No
Us.
questions. Brothers like Dane, man, you've been really doing your thing, bro. You know, you've been real positive, putting out a real positive image for brothers like us. And I commend you for that, bro. You know, my honor is up for you. That's why I had to jump on this channel
Thank you,
because,
bro.
you know, this
I
is
appreciate
something that people want to talk about. This is our life. We deal with this shit every day. Like, they be talking about when the police pull you over. My nigga, when the police pull me over, my shit still be jumping. I be scared as motherfucker. You don't know what's going on. I don't have nothing on me. I still be scared. You know, and it shouldn't be like that, bro. You know? Because it's
Well, we know, at least we know that there's some
nah, that's
accountability
why
happening
sisters
some
like us,
places, and we want to
yeah,
showcase what it looked like so it could contagious.
sisters
Yeah,
like her gonna make sure a lot of that stop though. And that's important.
we are. We are. And then, you know, we're showing the next generation what to do.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything for me to do this work and make any kind of progress if I don't bring as many along with me as I can. And that's why I appreciate you all so much, because, you know, all of this unity, all of this effort to really bring the community along and to try to have some restorative justice and an end to the trauma that our communities have dealt with and are feeling, that creates this opportunity in this environment where our young people who are making decisions in their formative, you know, years, they can envision themselves doing this work when they see it. And they'll be able to do this work and take it to the next
Exactly.
level. And hopefully we won't see these problems. But the reality is, for so many years, we've been talking about incremental change, and that's a failure. We need transformative change. It has to be big change. And
Yeah,
it's going to take
yeah,
things like what you've done, OG Daniel, Dane, what you're doing, building coalitions, you know, laying it out there, what has to happen in order for us to really come together and create this society that our community and our children deserve.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
100%.
Now,
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to showcase Daniel, because as a young man, these are we were instilled certain morals. At the time, it was for survival. We survived. So now it's time to help other people survive, but it's with these same morals. We don't sit around and talk about, yo, we did this to a dude and this, that, and the third, and profess our toughness. We really talk about peace and how to have more of it, and just how to have economic stability amongst our whole atmosphere, our universe. Our thing is, when one of us eat, 10 to 20 of us got to eat. When one of us win, we all got to win.
right.
You know, and we have to showcase that. So even down to the movies I'm starting to make, this next one, The Prince of Detroit, it's a positive visual. It's not about us getting beat on. It's not about nobody taking nothing from us. It's not about us doing things to each other. It's about a family surviving and wealthy from doing entrepreneurial things other than entertainment. And I want people to see that, yo, it's way cooler to get money different ways, ways that people don't suspect. How many different
Yeah,
kind of ways you can make
yeah,
bread. And then when you have it, how good it looks to help when
yeah,
it doesn't hurt you. How cool that is. And that's the new definition
Mm-hmm.
of gangster for me.
yeah,
You know, the person that helps the most is the most gangster. The person that's strong enough to stand behind on all 10 toes what they believe in, and if they fighting for love, that's gangster. And to have the discipline and make change, you know, not just talk about it. I
that's real.
platform